Hey guys, it's Greg again. I'm going to do a analysis here quickly on Aave, and to let's try to figure out what's going on with this coin. People have been talking about it a little bit because it went up quite a bit. So let's see if we can find out, see what's going on. I checked other charts, and this is the start of Aave. The only data that this one is missing is a little bit in here that I think, but we can review this chart and go all the way out to the weekly and get more data. Um, just with this, you can see that this is the third wave right here, went up more than likely to complete a fifth wave. So that's going to be your third wave. Highest peak on the RSI, and then you got your divergence on the weekly. So that confirms right here that this is an impulse move up. Okay. So I don't think there would be any doubt about that on the weekly, but everything looks good so far. But what we want to check too is the good amount of volume through there. And then, yeah, okay, there's a little, that's like a blow off. Surprised it didn't go higher. Uh, I guess it went $100 higher. And then this is giving us indication over here on the weekly that this amount of volume is possibly an impulse over there and not corrective. So everything looks good. This is looking like a very bullish count. So it would be one, and we got to see if this second wave correction is in. That's what we're going to look at. All right, I'm going to go down to the daily now. And I already put some information together. Let me go back to that weekly and put that on days. All right, so back down to the weekly. I went over this real quick on here. Didn't investigate it too closely, but it's a pretty straightforward structure. Came down in an ABC, a three-wave move here, a three-wave move up. It had another three-wave move, whether you want to count that wick or not. Sometimes I leave the wicks out, but I'm having it in there. It does bust that high, so that could change things where X goes over there. But I don't really like to count wicks like that usually, so it'd be like that. And then a zigzag down, up, and then another zigzag. So it did a double zigzag here, which makes it 3, 3, and then another 3, and another 3. So this structure is a lower sequence. If you can see right here, a W, X, Y. And then what I did is I gave the whole structure, since this is 3, 3, this is a W, up for an X here, and then down for a Y. Okay? So now the question is that the low? Is that the low right there? So what we have to figure out is yeah, so it came down in a 5 wave. You can see the divergence right here. It has divergence, so it came down in a 5 wave. So we got to, what we want to find out is if this bullish divergence is making this pop up. You know, what pop up into an impulse wave, or is the bottom in? So that's what I'm going to dig into. Let me go down to the 4-hour. Hold on, let me look at the RSI on the daily. Yeah, it's got some hidden bearish divergence, so that's not a good sign right here. So it's probably going, that's a continuation signal. The RSI is higher, well, this price is lower, and this is over here is low, and that's higher. So this could continue down. You want to be careful of that. So more than likely, this is probably going to continue down. There's a good chance. So let me go down to the 4-hour. Yeah, lowest peak here. Okay, yeah, here's the third wave coming down into that that zigzag right here. Yeah, this whole thing was probably 3 up for 4. Here's the 5, and it completed the 5th right here in this area, probably right there. So there's the bullish divergence from here to there. So more than likely, with the hidden bearish divergence and then this bullish divergence that's here, this could have been a pump up, a fake pump. And let's see. Yeah, it's got this again. So it's got like this 1, 2, 1, 2, like an extended third wave, 3, 4, 5, more than likely. Looks like an extended third wave. 1, 2, so it'd be 1, 2, you know, like 3, 4, 5. So that's the highest. So that's the 3, 4, and then 5. And it's an extended third wave. Looks like a really 2.618. Yeah, that 4.2. That's really, really high. That's a real far extended third wave for this asset. So with the hidden bearish divergence, I wouldn't say that the bottom is in on this coin. There's a probable chance that it could bust these lows. It's going to obviously depend on what Bitcoin wants to do, but it could bust down. The only thing you can do before getting to, so it's completed a cycle there. You can see here's its cycle. It's coming way back down on the RSI. The only thing you could do is, you know that this is an impulse move. So you'd say this is a 1. It could come down for a 2. And you have to wait and see where it's going to retrace. So if it retraces and busts that, you know it's going bearish. So picking up this coin in this area like that, picking this coin up, like when if it pops back down here, could be risky. But if it keeps going trending down there, if you want to do a long play on it, depending on what the markets are doing, and you think it's going to turn bullish, you could pick it up and just have your stop loss at 108, so you get out of it, something like that. You know, your stop, to get out of the coin if it busts through there. Because once it breaks that 108 area, it's you know, it's bearish. So it's hard to say. It's done a pretty good run up. It's pretty impressive third wave that it just did. That's kind of, to me, that's a little bit questionable, like doing that long of a third wave, and makes me wonder if there's some sort of manipulation involved into this coin. But all you can do right now is just wait on Aave to see where it's going to correct to. And you know, where's the normal area? The normal area on a correction for that type of coin should be in the 160. So if you see it go past, if you see it in this area, another clue will be down below 136. So if you see it wandering down to 120 and stuff like that, it's probably going to be telling you that it's going bearish. I wouldn't expect an asset like this to, on the second wave, correct past that 786. Just because it's been around for a while, it's a well-established coin, and I wouldn't expect that. So if it wanders past 135 or so, and you see it in this area, my guess that it's going to be a higher probability that this is going bearish. You're just not going to know yet. So, all right, guys, that's the end of my video on Aave. Thanks for watching. Peace.